What is up, F and True followers and the YWCGC Styles here, back with a quick video basically on my K&M All-Stars autograph signing today with Mr. Anderson and Sonny, former WWE Diva and current WWE Hall of Famer. You know, the guys at K&M All-Stars, they do these every few months or so, and every few months is always somebody different. It's never the same guys. As you know, Brian went to the autograph signing last year with Kurt Angle and Madison Rain. Me and Brian both missed out on Bret Hart and Trish Stratus and some others that I saw that were there in the store, some of the 8x10s that they had signed. But the signing today was very well put together. You know, I enjoyed it. You know, we got to communicate with so many great fans. You know, so many great people there. You know, and I can't say much not enough about K&M All Star Sports. It's a little shop in the Crystal Mall here in Connecticut, and you know, you walk in and it's just not baseball, hockey, you know, football, soccer, basketball, baseball. You know, it's so many other. I mean, they have MMA memorabilia. Signed plaques from, you know, the big star MMA stars, UFC stars. They got WWE, they got TNA, you know, they got old stuff, WCW stuff. You know, like I said, you know, I spoke with a guy, you know, and I explained to him that I'm going to be planning on getting the 63 8x10 photos off TNAWrestling.com, and he was telling me, oh, I got good prices on the plastic protective sleeves. You know, come in when you got the money, and I'll make you a good deal. You know, I talked with the guy. He's very nice. His name is Mike. If you guys can get out, if you live in the Connecticut area, get out to the Waterford, get to the Crystal Mall, meet these guys. They are a very fantastically run store. There's not one bad comment I have about them. You know, I went there this past Wednesday, to buy my tickets. They were very nice. I spoke with them on the phone several times, you know, and got really great customer service from them. And just today, the autograph signing with Mr. Anderson and Sonny was just amazing. You know, this was my very first autograph signing, my very first, you know, getting to meet Sonny. I mean, I met a couple of stars back in the day, but it wasn't anything like sit-down autograph or take pictures. You know, this was actually the first actual sit-down talk well, not sit-down talk, but meet and greet. You know, we were supposed to try to get to PWI last year, the Pro Wrestling Icons 2. That didn't happen. Me and Brian spoke when I got home that we're going to try to make it to their next K&M All-Stars next signing. No matter who it is, no matter if we like the wrestler or not, we're going to get there. We're going to meet him. My father went with me, and we had a fantastic time. Unfortunately, Brian couldn't make it today because his car was not done from the shop. He went this morning to go take a look at it, and they told him that they had to order another part. So he got to miss out on the autograph signing today. But, I mean, Brian wanted to go. He's going to make it to the next one. Me and Brian are talking into trying to catch some TNA before they come back in January to Connecticut. Hopefully, we're going to try to meet them in New York, maybe, or somewhere in the Connecticut area. But, you know, back to K&M All-Stars. I mean, I walked in there and I felt, you know, I felt at home because, you know, that's the vibe that they give you. That you go in there and they just give you a really friendly vibe. You know, they don't, you know, just try to push something onto you. I went there and I picked up a couple of 8x10s. You walk in, the VIP ticket is $75 for those of you that don't know. Reasonably priced. You get 2 pictures and you get 2 photo ops with the each one picture with each star, and you get 2 8x10s, 1 of each star, and that's included with the autograph. You get the 2 pictures and the 2 autographs. You got to buy the 8x10 separate, but they're $13 for 2 of them. You know, if you figure if you spend 20 for the autograph, 30 for the picture, without buying the VIP ticket, you're looking at $113. You actually save money. That's what I did. My dad got to do the autograph pack, where he just got the autograph because with the VIP, he was my guest in the picture, so I can have up to as many people as I wanted. You know, it was just very good. Please stay tuned. I have the pictures in the 8x10s. Also, you know, I was there and I picked up, you know, they had some really good, you know, sports memorabilia. My dad got a pack of Met playing cards to go with his Yankee and his Red Sox for his bowling league. He got the New York Met logo to go with the New York Yankee logo to put on the back windshield of the car. You know, it was just so many things. I got to hold the TNA World Heavyweight title. You know, like Brian got to hold the Immortal title. I got to actually hold the TNA one, the one that Anderson is currently holding. You know, it's funny. You know, Anderson was joking around. They show up an hour and a half late. They were stuck in traffic. But, you know, it wasn't their fault. And he walks in, and the minute the Sunny walks in, she says hi, and then Anderson walks in, comes out from behind the corner. He's like, "Good morning," and you know the fans start interacting with him. He's like, "Don't you mean good afternoon?" He's like, "Oh, is it afternoon already?" You know, and joking around. And he actually said to me, which was actually pretty fun. You know, I walked up to him. I was wearing my red TNA shirt that I had with the the one Tommy Dreamer wore for a couple of weeks when he first showed up on TNA. And pretty much basically he goes, "Where's my shirt?" You know, wasn't wearing this shirt because it's all stained up, but I wanted to wear it for the video. And I told him, "Your new one's coming in on the way. I got the green one coming, hopefully." And he's like, "Oh, okay, okay." You know, I was joking around with him. I was like, "Yo, I watch you on TV, etc." You know, they would just the vibe they gave. Sunny, she asked me who my favorite wrestler was, and I told her, I was like, "Oh, the Body Donnas." For those of you that don't know, it was Chris Candido and Zip. Was a tag team she managed back in the day called the Body Donnas. And she was like, "Oh, I never heard that one before. I never knew that they were a popular tag team with a lot of the older fans." And I was just joking around with her. I got to take a picture with her, tell her, I thought how amazing she was. How she opened the door for a lot of the divas now. And it was a really good vibe. And I hope the guys at K&M All Stars will sit down and watch this video. Guys, if you're watching this right now, thank you for the chance. Thank you for doing these autograph signings every so often. I had a blast. Me and my father are going to be coming back more often. Same thing with my buddy Brian, who I do the video with. He couldn't make it today, but he had a great time at the Kurt Angle one last year. It was funny to kind of joke around with Mr. Anderson, for just the brief minute we were there. It just felt like it was just two guys just talking about wrestling. My dad says, you kind of answered my question when you turned and joined the Mortal a week earlier. You were saying that you would never join and that you won the title fair and square on your own. And then what I don't understand is why didn't you clock Hogan with the belt? And then he says, "Anderson, I got one question for Ken. I have one question for you. Me and you outside for the TNA World Title, unsanctioned match. Mike will be the referee." It was just really funny. It was just things like that. They joke around and they have fun with you. They're there for you just like we're there for them. So guys, please comment on this video. Let me know what you think. Mike, thanks for the autograph signing. Hopefully you watch this. And for JC Styles, have a good night. See you tomorrow night with Destination X review. And enjoy the rest of the weekend, guys, because it has been a long day here. I left the house at 9:30, didn't get back until about an hour ago. So it's just a long day. Have a good night. And before I forget, one of the last 8x10s I got, I couldn't pass it up. It was such a sweet 8x10. I couldn't pass it up. You guys know I like him so much, and he's going to be a major star in the WWE in the next couple of months. You just watch, and that is the Long Island Iced Z, Zack Ryder. Woo, woo, woo. You know it. The prices were fantastic. I could not argue about those. I look at it as this way. I got out to with my dad, and I got to meet Diva legend Sunny, and I was able to meet the TNA World Heavyweight Champion Mr. Anderson, the HAIC head asshole in charge, which was awesome. Got to interact with them, and I got to interact with my dad for the day, which was really good. Mike said it from K&M All Stars himself that we just created a hallmark moment, and he definitely did. This is going to be a memory that I'll remember for the rest of my life, and I'm looking forward to the next autograph signing.